Welcome to the Spa Social Beat. I am here with my business partner and Post with Purpose, Danielle, and we have another social media tip for you today. So in Post with Purpose, we have this incredible spreadsheet. It helps you map out all of your content in a super organized way. Our promise is to help you create a month's worth of content in just a couple of hours. But if you have all of that content, you've got to get it scheduled, right? So today we want to talk to you about our two favorite social media schedulers, depending on, kind of what level you're at. So Danielle, let's go ahead and dive into these schedulers.
Yeah. So the first one, if you are kind of just getting started with really being on top of your social media strategy and you're saying, okay, I want to, do this batching piece where I'm getting, let's say, a week or 2 weeks or even a month. I mean, we like to work you up to a month because that's a really great, the freedom you feel when you have that much content like in the bank in your scheduler. The best place to start is with later.com. I find it very easy to use for beginners who are just kind of navigating that pre-planning side of social media where they want to have things mapped out on a grid. They want to be able to see a calendar where they can just drag and drop all of their posts. It allows you to schedule your feed posts. It allows you to schedule videos. Actually, I think you have to upgrade to the pro plan for video scheduling, but it's like $9 a month, super affordable. You can also schedule your stories. If you have some clips or graphics that you want to be sharing into your stories and you're not just doing it off the cuff and you want to make sure you have a few things there, Later allows you to do that. So that's my kind of intro scheduler, and that just is on an ongoing basis. If you want to take it to the next level, the tool that we use in Addo Aesthetics is sked, which allows you to repurpose a lot of your content. So it builds out this library of your past posts so that you can then add them to these buckets where they get reshared over and over again, but not in an annoying way, in a future way where, if you've created this epic blog post or this really great video and you create a few social posts around it, why can't you just share that next year? And sked allows you to do that.
Yeah, I love that. And, for us on the podcast, we have hundreds
145 episodes.
145 episodes and more and counting. And we still have so much to say. But the thing is, like, those episodes that we did, 50 episodes ago, like, those still have a lot of value. And so we have a content bucket that we just fill in and say, let's repost, because there's nothing wrong with resharing information. You remember that on Facebook, less than 1% of people organically see your post. On Instagram, it's a little bit higher, but that means even if you're reposting that content over and over and over, it's not like all of your followers are going to see that every day. So it's really, I was at a training where Brendan Bouchard was speaking, and he's a very well-known marketing and high performance coach. He does 4 posts a day, every single day. And a lot of people would say, wow, that's a lot of content. But he was like, no, every day, 4 posts on each platform. So if you are running a small business, if you're an esthetician and you're doing treatments, getting up to 4 posts a day is a lot, right? But if you build up your content library, I like to say, like, let's just do 1 a day and start there and get to that point. But once you're building up that content library, there's no reason that you can't pull from past posts and reuse those, especially if one of the days on your editorial calendar is an inspirational post. Those are super easy to reuse.
Yeah, I just wanted to distinguish, because you were speaking to it, is that's called evergreen content, where we have content that no matter what time, what's going on, it's going to still be valuable to someone. It's not going to, especially with what's happening right now, right? We can see how sometimes something will pop up, or I don't know if you've experienced this, where you'll see a TV show and you're like, oh, that sounds so weird now considering everything that's happening. It's not evergreen. So, but things like motivational quotes or things like a really high value educational piece of content, those are never going to be things that kind of go out of style or aren't applicable in the future. And if you created it once, you need to let it work for you. Don't let it gather like digital dust. And when you build that library, doing 4 posts a day, you go, ooh, that sounds like a lot when you're having to create it all from scratch. But when you've got this big bank of past content to pull from, you're really still only creating maybe 1 new piece of content a day.
Very good. So check those out. Later and Sked. Sked is SKED. 2 awesome platforms. And we've tested and tried lots of them. And these are the ones that we feel have the greatest ease of use. So go and check those out.